welcome back to High Now Daily. The Christine Bean Excellence in Education Award recognizes educators in Hawaii who embody kuleana, ohana, and aloha, and who are truly making a lasting impact on public education. And I'm joined by recent recipient Justin Brown, who is the CTE coordinator at Kealakehe High School. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going great. How are you doing today?
Doing really, really well. Now let's talk story a little bit.
Sure. Here, what's up?
Got products over here. We want to talk about that in a bit.
Okay.
But I want to talk about how you found Teach for America, or how Teach for America found you. I know you weren't always thinking that you were going to get into education. You were wanting to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Things changed.
Well, I was a jazz musician thinking about law school, and this idea of like improvisation is always something I liked. And I had a professor who was like, hey, why don't you try this teaching thing? I jumped in with Teach for America, came out here, and I've stayed at my school for 18 years. And I feel like this is the only thing that's like jazz, right? I'm coming up with ideas, responding in real time to the students, and making something special kind of for the audience. So it feels like jazz to me, to be honest.
Awesome. Well, I love that you're working with kids, especially in the public school system where we need support the most.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about your role as a CTE coordinator at Kealakehe and what that really entails.
Sure. I mean, we have these wonderful career pathways, and from culinary, automotive, farmers. When we do our job right, the rest of the community is going to be stronger. We're going to have better doctors. We're going to have better pilots. And so these career-focused programs, they need resources, they need opportunities, they need structures, because school can and should look different right now. Like, you can get a pilot certification, you can get a CNA program. So it's really finding teachers from industry, connecting them to students who are really curious, and letting them know, like, hey, the 4 core subjects are really interesting, but how about you walk away with a certification that employers will value so that you can stay on the islands, get a living wage, and contribute to a resilient, sustainable, innovative Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about this so freely, like it's, a piece of cake for you, but man, you're writing grants, you're doing things, you created, 13 different programs for the school. That's a lot. So how do you make that all happen?
Well, I mean, first of all, obviously we have a great team. Just like you, there's a lot of people helping out. And so we recruited a lot of people from industry, and maybe they worked in healthcare, and they just understand that, like, teaching is kind of the greatest job you can have. You can never pitch a perfect game. You're always coming in, and the better you do, the more it matters. And you always know it's going to matter. So we find projects, we connect kids to those opportunities. And I think, honestly, it's the community appreciates, they support it, they love it so much, and they come behind us, and they kind of give the win to our sales. So it's a great job, and I love it.
Yes, and you love it, and your students love you. They have so many nice words to say about you. They said you're persuasive in a really good way, that you're a wise man, that you're hardworking, all these amazing things, but you keep them engaged. How do you do that? Is it because projects like this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the projects, I for my class today, I got to explain what an electron actually was and how it connects to magnetism. And when you explain magnetism to someone for the first time and they get it, their eyes light up. And then, like, I made this connection, maybe they'll never work on that later on, or maybe I got to do the spark that they're going to work on for the rest of their life. And so just knowing you have that opportunity every day, it makes me stay at the top of my game. And then, of course, like, how can we apply that to real problems in the community? And these are just some of the things that the kids said, hey, why don't you talk about some of this stuff? So this is some of the stuff the kids built in the last couple of years.
Okay, so tell me about some of these that we have on the table.
Sure. So we can start with some of our space project. That just came back. That was a NASA project where you're looking at radiation. It's the type of stuff that'll help those models, and the kids set it up, and it flew up there. This was the first high school experiment ever built for the lunar surface right there. So that's a very special thing to get rid of moon dust. The kids set that up, tested up on Mauna Kea, and then all of the NASA facilities. This one just came back from NASA. It was part of our rover system in the Artemis mission. A lot of students learning how to weld. And this right here is a really exciting one. Maybe my favorite project on the table right now. We were approached with the San Diego Zoo, and they said, we have all this genomic material that's never been sequenced. Why aren't we getting our Native Hawaiian students to be part of it? And so instead of just being research assistants on it, they got to work with an amazing team, Smithsonian, Ina Informatics, San Diego Zoo, and they sequenced the Palila, the Anianiao, and the Nene, which were the first sequences. And those students are actually authors and owners of that genomic data, which really brings back data sovereignty to the islands, which so these types of equipment, it's pretty cool.
Super cool. Honestly, this is very, very impressive to know that high school students are doing this. Very amazing, exceptional work that you folks are doing. And congratulations again, the Christine Bean Excellence in Education Award that you have received just this past year. So congratulations on that, man.
Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much for your time, and continue to do the great work for our students right here in Hawaii. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come on back to High Now Daily. Come and join us. Mahalo, man.
Hey, awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.